run support?
Probably not. I mean, he's just he or Muse. I mean, how about Muse with a form tackle on a 250-pound back? I mean, that was awesome. You know, Tanner's going to be one of those guys that somebody's going to draft, and he's going to be a heck of a pro. He's probably going to have to move up to Will and play in the box, but he can do it. He's physical. He's a heck of an athlete. He can run. He can play all the special teams. He's a very good safety for us. Again, next level, he's probably going to play Willie, but he can do it. And a play like that, demonstrates that. But Kayvon's the same way. Kayvon is just kind of a blue-collar guy. You know, goes about his business. He's a great teammate. He really takes a lot of pride in his performance. He cares. He studies. He takes care of his body. He really works hard at it, and he's just been a heck of a player for us. It's fun to see those guys because, you know, they're seniors. They're having their best year. Although he could have probably had a pick six tonight on that one, but those guys are having a great season. It's good to see that.
Trevor's had great games, but was it different to see him have an efficient game? You know, 3 incomplete passes, 3 touchdowns, especially with no turnovers?
Well, I mean, that's like a crazy, exceptional game. You know, I mean, that's like freaky good. He's been really good, but, you know, we're 8-0, and maybe people focus on that instead of 8 passes. You know, he's had 8 bad passes probably all year, you know, with his turnovers, and so maybe we can stop focusing on his few bad plays. And he's had a million good plays. But tonight was just exceptional, you know, in 2 quarters and a fourth or whatever it was. So pretty special.
With Xavier, is he still technically in concussion protocol or is he cautionary at this point?
Yeah, he was in protocol. But like I said, he was a lot better on Friday. But you know, you're not going to put a guy out there in that situation. But you know, feel like he'll be ready to go on Monday, but, you know, we'll see. I'm sure they'll meet with him tomorrow and do one more check with him, but hopefully he'll be get the green light and be ready to get back out there.
Coach, you flew Bobby Bowden up to celebrate his 90th birthday. How did that kind of come about, and how much of a kick did your players get out of listening to him talk?
Oh, it was awesome. It really was an amazing experience. Well, Terry, you know, obviously he's working with us, and he had been wanting to come to a game, and so I've been planning to come to this game all year since the summer. So we knew he was coming, and I was like, well, if he's coming, you know, let's take advantage of it. And you know, how many more opportunities is Bobby Bowden going to have a chance to get in front of a team? And but he came in yesterday, and I got to spend about an hour with him, just he and I, in the stillness of my office. I mean, it was surreal. I mean, it was just unbelievable to sit there with Coach and just talk, and we talked about a lot of things. It was a moment I will never forget. And he's going to be 90 here in a couple weeks, November 8th. And then the funny thing too, because we were in there and been in there for a while, and then it was time for me to meet. Every Friday I meet with the TV people, whoever's doing the game, at like 1 o'clock, and so they opened up the door. It was time for the TV people to come in, and so they come walking in, and you know, and they sit down, and there's Bobby Bowden sitting in the chair, and I'm like, y'all don't mind if Coach Bowden just sits around? He's gonna just sit through this with us. He's done a few of these in his day, and their faces were like, okay, I didn't think I'd be walking in here and Bobby Bowden be sitting here, you know, for their Friday session with Coach Swinney. So it was pretty cool having him just sitting in there, and so we had a great time. And then he spoke to the team at 1:50. He did our chapel service, and it was just awesome. I mean, amazing, sharp. I mean, it's unbelievable how sharp he is. His hips bothered him a little bit. He wasn't real happy about that, but funny and just such a great perspective. So it was a blessing. I mean, it was an unbelievable blessing, and I'm sure something that those guys will never forget. You know, 20 years, 30 years from now, they'll you know, probably appreciate it more and go, God, I met that guy. So it was a cool moment, and then obviously came to the game and had a chance to. We wanted to get him out there on the field too and let him just smell it. So he was, and I told him out there on the field, I said, it's nice to shake your hand out here, and I'm not having to compete against you. But he was great. It was a lot of fun.
Have you gotten a chance to say anything to DeAndre?
Overton? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, he got the MVP. He got the O'Rourke McFadden leather helmet award from the Boston College. Paul Cristione, that group, they come in, they present the trophy, and then they award a leather helmet. And so he's in a pretty good list of MVPs that have won that. Spiller won the first one back in 2008, and so he's in a pretty good group. So absolutely, yeah.
Coach, when did you get the pink blazer?
This is, I think, $49 at Belk. If anybody's looking for this, believe that, isn't that what it is, Kath? $49 at Belk. So our ladies clinic this past summer, we had over 3,000 women at the ladies clinic, and so Kath and the committee, they came up with the big plan. We were going to do the orange carpet, and it was kind of fun, and so they introduced me, and so I came out and did my thing, had some fun, and then I actually had on my orange jacket, I think is what I had on, and then Kath surprised me. She comes out, and she's like, and I didn't know this was going to happen. She goes, we actually have something better, and she pulls out this pink jacket, and so this was what I had for the ladies clinic, and so anyway, after the ladies clinic, I was like, you know what? I think I'm going to wear that for the breast cancer game this year. So I've been waiting to pull it back out. And you know what? It's crazy. You know, I got a couple of, like, nice suits. You know, I don't get no comments. I walk in the team meeting yesterday with my $49 belt, pink coat, and those guys, they were like, whoa. I mean, they were blown away. So, yeah, shout out to Belt. You know better than that. There you go, man. There you go. Hashtag shameless plug. There you go. I love them, but I don't want to go to that bowl. Been there, done that. Y'all not going to like me if we're there. But I like their clothes. All right.